Hello, everyone. I just had the most amazing talk with my youngest daughter going through. She was shopping in the store and called me. And she says, "Oh, Mom, it's just shopping so much nicer when I'm on the phone with you, FaceTiming." Oh, gosh. And she brought up something that about 2 years ago came up, and she said, "Mom, you and I we're gonna go to Korea together. This is one of my last dreams, probably, that I have in my life, is to go to Korea. I want to go to Chungpyeong. I want to talk to True Mother. I want to just, woo! All right. I want to see the homeland of true parents before I go to Spirit World. Yeah, I know after that I can go and visit Korea anytime I want to. But anyway, so we were talking, and I had the best Mother's Day. I had the absolute best, most wonderful, filled Mother's Day. How anyone can get blessed with 4 children like that, and my grandchildren now. I have lived life. But anyway, so she brought it up. She said, "Mom," and so we're thinking, we're talking about it again. Maybe, she's like, "We're going next year." I said, "Let's give ourselves 2 to 3 years." She has a career right now that is taking off, this, that, and anyway. And if I do go to Korea, it's going to be for some time. I mean, some time, enough time, not just a few days rushing around trying to see everything. Anywho, and there has to be a proper purpose for me as well, not just to fulfill my own desires to go there. So something came up in this group again, so I'm going to share this. This is important to me, has been important to me ever since I've had this experience. And whenever I need to, I will regurgitate my experience again and again and again. And it's about cussing and cursing, especially when it comes to the realm of love. And I think we all know what these curses are. We should all know that when it comes to defiling the realm of love. I was called in again to the Veterans Hospital to sit with a veteran who was actively dying, very close to passing on. He did not pass while I was there. Sometimes, as I said, I just get called in for one reason or another. Anyway, I got there, and he was pretty much unresponsive on an oxygen mask, and I was told that he hadn't even opened his eyes for quite some time now, this, that, and they just didn't want him to be by himself. The Veterans Hospital that we have where I live they have amazing nurses there, just amazing nurses. In a veterans hospital, veterans or nursing home hospital, if you've ever been there at night, these veterans suffer so much, especially at night. It's always at night where a lot of these things come out, are more noticeable at this quieter time. And on how many of them still, are just pulled out of their sleep, just screaming and hollering and don't want to go to sleep because of what might await them in their nightmares and I don't know what, even at an old age. So I was called in, and there he was. I just did my thing again. Yeah, what do I do first? As soon as nobody is around, yes, give him the blessing. As I sat there doing that, singing as well, And reading the pledge after the blessing, what does he do? Open his eyes. Oh my God. This veteran had the most amazing turquoise Laguna blue eyes. Striking. In an older person, usually the eyes, they start to get kind of cloudy, especially when they're starting to pass, and the yellow and the eye and the whites, the snap. But this veteran didn't. That it was like his eyes were so clear, unbelievably clear and beautiful, even at his age of, I think he was 90 something, 90s. I was just like, whoa! After a while, the nurse comes in and says, how's it going? I said, he opened his eyes. She said, he what? I said, he did for quite some time and just kind of didn't really look at me, right? But his eyes were open. I said, oh, okay, he's got the most amazing eyes. She said, yeah, he does, doesn't he? Anyway, so she left again, and I sat there and I had a quilt with me. One of the quilts that I'd made for all the true children, true parents, and Jesus. And it was one of them. I can't remember which one it was, though, that I had with me that I was working on. And I sat there while he was just resting. He was very calm. There was no struggle going on or nothing. Again, I was, oh, why am I here actually? Because this dude is okay. He's doing all right. And while I was working on one of those quilts, sewing, a vision opened up out of the blue. There was no precursor or any kind of premeditation on anything, and this vision just opened up, and I saw a horrific picture of children of all ages being abused by people. And next to every one of these children was something that looked like a gargoyle in stone or something, and I could not figure out, what is this? Why am I seeing this? So I turned, I literally had to turn, and I looked at the veteran, and behind this veteran, I saw his guardian angel. Beautiful guardian angel. What did they look like? Yeah, what did they look like? I don't know how you would describe a protective, guiding, and counseling energy. And so I'm not going to put a picture per se on it on how I saw that, but that's what it was. And I asked this guardian angel, I said, why am I seeing this? I'm not getting it. What is this? And this guardian angel said, these are children that have guardian angels. But due to the fact of the negative energy that floats around in the world, especially through cussing and cursing, these angels can't do their job anymore. It's not possible. Though they really want to protect these children, they can't, because we are your servants, and you decide on how much of that service we can give you, especially around children. I said, then what is causing this then? Cussing and cursing in the foulest way against the principles of love. Is one of them. And leaving these children open to sexual abuse, especially sexual abuse by adults. Then the vision closed. That was that. I sat there and I was devastated. And I'm not sure how many tears fell on that quilt. Not enough. Because I don't think these quilts made any difference once I brought them up to Pennsylvania. And then I started my kind of crusade to let people, please don't cuss and curse in the realm and the principles of love. Please don't use these type of words. We got enough other words we can use to let someone know we're unhappy. And yet, what comes back is, well, that's just a part of the way people talk. It's just a way to express what? To express what? Your unhappiness when it comes to the act of love, for example. Well, anyway, I wanted to share that in this group because some people are taking liberties here that they're not entitled to. No, you don't get to do that unless you want to be a part of that collective sin of the sexual abuse of children and make it even more possible for them to be unprotected by their guardian angels who can't do anything about it unless we do something about it first, which is abolish that type of language. That's what I wanted to share today. Yes, just a little after Mother's Day. Yeah, some people can call me crazy or just delusional or whatever. It doesn't matter. I have to keep sharing, to keep people alert. Right? Are you that much more important than the foul stuff coming out of your mouth than a child out there? Are you willing to take that chance that I'm right and you're wrong? Or that you're right and I'm wrong? Right. God's love and blessings always. Well, talk to you another time.